Everyone, I've come on today to show you a project actually that was gifted to me in a swap that I did recently, and this was the project. It's a laminated clipboard and it was made by Steph Stoker, FEN Cards here on YouTube, and it's Gorgeous Jack from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And then it's just got a little pen holder, and I just thought what a great idea, and it'd be a good project for me to do because I can post it, which will be good for my giveaway. And this is the one that I came up with. It's slightly larger than Steph's. I've done a longer pen holder, and my pen's got a little charm on it, and then the back I've just put my little tag on, and it just hangs up the same. And we've used a little binder clip, and the little notebook I actually got from the range here in the UK, and you get 4 I think for £1, so really inexpensive to make. You're going to need, I'm using the Sweet Soiree DSP again because I think it's just stunning, and it is in the spring summer catalogue, so you know that celebration runs out at the end of 31st of March, so if you do want this DSP, and it is absolutely stunning, then get your order in quick. If you don't have a demonstrator, I would be happy to be your demonstrator. The link to my online shop is in the description bar below. The papers are all foiled on one side. We're going to be doing a project with this soon. I think it's quite masculine. It'd be great for Father's Day. Again, so with that one, that side. So yeah, some nice papers there. So I am going to do this from scratch. We're going to cut our paper on camera, just making sure you can see. Yes, you can. So remember, if it's a directional paper, which this one is, to have your right side that way. Just check my notes, and you're going to want to cut this at 8 1/8 of an inch. So that's 8 1/8 by 5 5/8 of an inch. Five and 5/8. Where are we? There. So I have had to turn mine the wrong way round. Don't do what I've just done, but this is just for the video, and I think it actually still looks quite nice, so it doesn't matter. But yes, make sure your paper's facing the right way. Mine will be on the side for this project, but not to worry, because I'll be giving away this one, so it's the right way round. I've just taken my corner rounder, and I'm just going to round off the corners. I'm sure this is blunting out a bit. You don't have to round your corners, I just think it looks nice. Like that, and then I knew I'd forget something. You want to grab a laminating sheet. And if you've got anything else that you want to laminate at the same time, then I would suggest that you pop that in as well, unless you've got smaller pouches than me. So I'm just going to line this up on the edge of my mat and just get that about just in line with that first 1/8, so it leaves me a 1/8 border. And then you want to grab your laminator. I've just had mine on. So I'll bring that in. That's probably as far in as I can bring. And you can see it a bit. I can't. Hang on a minute. There we go. And then you just want to feed that through and wait for that to go through. I like to hold it at the end because I remember when, you know, once I did it and there was a really big crease in it. So you just want to wait for that to go through. Excuse me. And while that's going through, you will need a smaller piece of card, and that will want to measure 2.5 by 1 3/4 inches, and then we're just going to do some scoring on that in a second once this comes through. Sorry, it's Monday, isn't it? Yeah. Well, my tutorials have been slightly late last week. It's Monday now. I'm hoping it goes up today. It may be tomorrow because my internet is quite slow. But I will get Fridays up by Friday for when the giveaway starts for the fortnightly project giveaway. If that makes sense. I've just had quite a lot on this week. Just bringing my hot glue gun again and grabbing my scoreboard while that sheet just cools down. If you want to bring in the piece that I just said, so it's going to measure 1 3/4 by 2 1/2 inches, and on the 1 3/4 inch side you want to score at 3/8 of an inch, 1 1/4 inches, 1 1/8 of an inch, and 1 1/2 inches, and it will, each section's 3/8 of an inch, and then you've got your skinny 2/8 of an inch section there, and that'll be for your pen holder. So you just want to bring in your trimmer, and to trim off, all I do is I just line the edge right there with the trimmer, just to give me a nice even section. Just make sure that's straight around there like that, and then I'm just lining it up again. I hope that was in shot. Actually it's not, is it? So when we cut, we're just going to line it up right on this section of the trimmer, right near where it cuts, and it just gives you a small, probably 1/8 of an inch, maybe slightly less, of a border all the way around. So you do that on all 4 sides, and then that's it for the trimmer. And then taking back in your corner rounder, just round off those corners. I have to turn mine round because I think it is slightly blunt. Oh, that one worked. There we go. And that's that. So I'm going to have it, because I know I've already done it the wrong way. Which way shall we go? That way. I'm going to take it that that way. So you want to work out where you want your book, and I don't want to get my head in, so I'm just really going to eyeball this. When I did mine, I took laid my paper on there and measured down 1 inch, and then you want your binder clip. I don't even know if that's straight, and then eyeballing it into the centre. You could measure it and make it more accurate. Take your hot glue gun and just pop some glue across there. Like that. And then making sure that's about 1 inch.